glorious sight. Looks really square. Which is really, really weird. Don't need that. Let's activate this thing. Figure out how I'm going up this mountain. Weird. There. What the hell?
How does this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross.
That's a cool bridge.
Around the bend we go.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That. I was going to jump it, but that would have been stupid.
Now how do I cross this one? Down it is.
Let's making sure there's no... I don't think there's any enemies in there.
There's the way up.
Control tower. I thought I got all the blue gleam on... No, wait a minute, I'm way further up than I thought I'd be. Right, there's the pigment. A light oxide. Light coloured... Now that looks like of copper. Old world matter pigment, yeah. I think I've got plenty of that, I don't really need. I think I'm at max now. So there we go.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
Sword wedge. I don't remember seeing any, so... Now.
Made it.
Another bridge. Set another. Supply contained, don't need any medicine, we're fine. Your vessels definitely need that blaze. Here we go again. I tell you, these snowstorms are absolutely ridiculous. There's no way up there. Now that, as much as I want the fish, I don't want that fish. Because I mean, an idiot would go after that fish. Especially when they're trying to get across. Wow, the snow up here is really getting worse. Is there a control tower by the time we get to the top? Well, that's not good. Oh, that's even worse. What the hell is that? That's a new machine.
Urban wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly.
I don't think it is either. Okay. As if my feels like my trek up to see
Everything's freezing. The ground, the air, me.
Yes, this is not optimal timing. I'm almost there. But what's the betting I'm going to get attacked by something? Because it's way too quiet.
Onward and upward.
Somebody's going to belly flop out of the ravine soon. And it's going to take me down with it.
Don't like the sound of that.
Neither do I. Isn't that one of the control towers? Yep, just as I thought.
Okay, focus. Where's this signal?
I'm sorry, right in front of us, no one else. Alright, take what we need.
Towards those machine helmets.
This is an optimal place for an ambush. Shaman's up there. Have we got that control tower? Yeah, we have to deactivate that thing. Alright, what I'm going to do quickly is, where is my trip caster? There's the... Because I know
Out of range.
This is what I was afraid of. Exactly what I was afraid of.
Gonna have trouble reaching that tower to override it.
Things got very small. That thing's right around the whole thing, so. I think I'm going to get any more out of that. I need my... Is that... Okay. Was it fire? Basically, it's a big bear. Freeze. Freeze is mostly freeze. Claw lens. I wonder what we can get with that. So if I'm right, epsilon over. So there's going to be no way I'm stealthing it. Rock.
Okay, I guess we're doing this, big boy.
What is it doing? Oh, hello! Come on then! Yep, that's right. Problem here is that thing is repairing it. Okay.
The pulse gives them energy. Repairs them.
Yep, I know. I'm trying to sort that out.
That one held. Okay.
Seems to be the way to go. Not what I wanted to be doing. Boy. There. That didn't work. Come on.
I'll do what I have to.
Whoa! Sit down, big boy. Let's do some damage, but
Last shot. Ah! Ah!
one more. I've almost got it. Quick fire. Okay.
Scary new machine, down. Now back to finding Araya. Which means I've got to climb.
Yeah. Do I really need that? I'll take it anyway, just in case. Sparker. Yeah, well. That's... I'm quite surprised at how well that actually went.
Cold. Very cold. I get it.
I don't think there's anything around here, is there? It's just the control tower. I mean, I just knew this was going to be a battleground the minute I saw it. Put the rocks back.
Can't be too
I couldn't
prepared.
have pulled it. I really couldn't have pulled him around here if I hadn't have set up all those traps. It really did come in handy. So, Frostclaw. Which are basically like big
I should be able
bears.
to get up there.
Yeah, good. Okay. And there's blue gleam right at the top. That looks like a building. Which is exactly where I want to go. Another small ruined building. This is the way we gotta go. And jump in. What? Ah, right, okay. I was almost wondering where the hell do I go? It really was, actually. I'm getting close to wondering where the hell we're going. Oh, it's an installation.
This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some blue gleam. Sparkles. I can see why it's worth a lot.
Thank you, Stormbird. Oh, wow, that is beautiful. Back in the mall. Okay. Yeah, well, they always come in handy.
Naltuk said Aurea went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs.
Yeah, I would. They really went all out on the Banuk sector, didn't they? So I'm guessing we're going up towards there. It looks like a helipad.
An ancient door. Maybe Aurea's inside.
Well, we can only hope. Aurea's retreat. This place is frozen. Oh, hello.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here, trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy. I should just go to bed.
Yes, Kenny. Down, boy, down. I know at this point it's getting a little bit lonely in places, but...
Lots of strange equipment. What was this place?
Firebreak. Apparently. Not really seeing much, which is not good. Oh, this is an open area. I do not like open areas. Okay.
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Oh yeah, these things actually have extras, don't they? No. Yeah. Let me begin by spelling out disaster for you. A destructive event causing a level of disturbance unmanageable via the application of ordinary resources. What you have given us is distinctly ordinary. Dummies version. Give me what I need or I'll be on an autocar to lay off city quicker than you can say code red. The list, one more time. 3,000 MREs, no lasagna, 13 military grade flashlights, no more junk store crap, 10 portable water pumps, not 5, not 8, 10, 50 tubes of fungicide. We're working underground, spores happen. 15 hydraulic jacks, 12 replacement drone propulsion units, 15 holographic microdrives in a disaster, see definition above. It's absolutely critical to track all ingresses and egresses of the facility. I take our safety seriously, even if you don't. 50 almond scented, extra soft, data corrupted. You can always put in there what you want. Wait a second, what is... Am I supposed to be doing this? I feel like I'm going around the bend, quite literally. I feel like I'm doing things out of order, like normal. I just happen to find a little cubby hole and follow it through. What's down here? Something to read or listen to. Shower. Workstation and something to get my nibbles into.
Another email from my sister. I haven't got time to think, let alone reply. Oh, that photo of the girl she sent didn't do much for my conscience. Jenny looks pretty proud of her pilgrim costume. Crap. I've never missed Thanksgiving before. And chances for Christmas? Near zero. I can't even tell them that all the work I'm doing is to keep them safe.
Okay. Nothing more on that. Sometimes they add a little bit more info. That was his bed. Jeez. What was he? I don't know.
Locked. Maybe my focus can help.
Oh, that's a bunker door. It's really
Looks like the
heavy.
door's wired to something over here.
So I have to go in that room anyway. Right, okay. I do know the only way in here. So I was going to go in through this way anyway. Oh my
Director of
God,
Security Blevins is riding us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Okay, sounds like a great person to be around. Personal log. If Blevins reconfigures the pattern on the lamp and orbicular door access one more time, I'm going to vomit all over it. Sure, I don't want some gift shop employee rooting around in a firebreak facility, but these measures aren't about security, they're about control. I wonder if Blevins gets in early to watch everybody try to solve the new pattern. Perched over his little camera array in his big boy office, what a bridge troll. You'd think that a fraction of his fancy drone budget could go towards buying him some classier body spray? God help me and Kenny if he ever finds out about us. Ooh. So the plot thickens.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door.
Great. The door. Again. Okay, I've been hearing that some of our staff members are having trouble with our state-of-the-art, ultra-secure and absolutely necessary lambent orbicular door access. So here's the slow version again. The thingy in the middle is the source node. Turn it on. Yeah, I know, hard, right? Then you've got to turn the other node so that the data stream containing your credentials gets back to the source. Some nodes are used to buffer corrupt or suspect data, so avoid those. Shouldn't be too tough, because you know, they're red. Like a stop sign, I'm guessing you were taught this in preschool, but with this crowd, who knows? Anyway, that's it. Get the data stream back to the source and the door opens. It's really not that tough, but if you need me to, I'll hold your hand while you give it a try. Actually, scratch that. Do it yourself. I'm not going to touch your hand. Oh, he's a germaphobe. close for a sec here. Alright. I just used my spear. Or in this case, the Spear of Destiny.
Well, that did something. What am I supposed to do with these lights?
Oh, this is like the fluid pumps. Okay. Alright, that I think is the broken one, so... They're pointing... Alright, that's a broken one. Alright, so we need to stop the flow trying to get through that one.
These things turn, changing the flow of light.
Right. So that one goes that way. Okay, so...
Alright, let's see if the door's open.
That was a lot more simpler than I thought it would be, actually. I didn't think I'd get it that quick. It took me longer to get the water pumps going. They did that one. What's the bet I'm going to come up against some enemy in here? That is some defense door. I see, we're doing it the old-fashioned way, climbing upward. Doing the old clamberoo. We then have to switch around here. Continue. There's no open doors except for the one I'm going for, is there? Yep. Nope.
Fresh air
Of
ahead.
course not. Anything down here? Looks like that hatch has been open for a long, long time. It's all frozen into position. I don't think I'm missing anything.
Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there.
Yes. Well, all we've got to do now is just talk to the Shamans and...
Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
I have a feeling there's going to be a stormbird or something. Yeah. I mean, something's going to attack me. I know it is. Because why else would they have put... something like a campfire right here? Why? All the way up on this landing pad, that tells me something is going to happen. Yeah, just in case. I'm going to manually save that. I'm not spotting anything, there's no power
Not much
cells,
higher to
no-
climb. Maria must be close.
She better be. He, she.
She has to be in here somewhere.
I do hope so. Looks like her personal quarters, maybe. How do these people even live like this, though? Stage 2. YNPF All. December 23rd, 2046. Subject: first stage of the main facility complete. Attention all staff. It is with pride that I announce the completion of the first level of infrastructure on our primary facility. This compound will be the nerve center for our project and will require the team's continued best efforts to realize by the deadline, but even though there is much more to be done, you should be pleased with all you've accomplished so far. Please find attached a detailed plan for mustering out of the auxiliary space, which will serve as a contingency site as we proceed with the main facility. 90% of our personnel must be relocated by 5 PM Wednesday. If your name does not appear on the assignment list, please email Marissa with me in co-concern. Your dedication, talent and intelligence remain daily sources of inspiration. Dr. Kenny Chow, Project Director. Director of what, though? It's like a lift. I'm not going that way, I'm going to go in here. I'm good to do so.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
Geological undertaking. Geological project. Project Firebreak. Attention all staff. At an assembly of our country's finest scientific minds recruited to address a grave threat to national safety, it would be fair to expect more mature conduct than that demonstrated yesterday in the canteen. Mr. Blevins, who is apparently a royal jerk, plays a crucial role in the successful execution of Firebreak and is due the respect both of his title and of his many contributions to the project. No, he does not. Any further interference in the menu boards will necessitate my direct personal involvement. Douche Canoe Liquor, Dr. Kenny Chow, Project Director. From Kenny Chow to Anita Sandoval, date December 3rd, 2046. Forward, hacking of the menu board. Anita, was it you? Okay, so people are thinking they're... Well, that's funny to hack the menu board, and I actually agree with them. It is actually quite funny. Okay. Looks like a cafeteria. Small one, but I suppose in this kind of facility you don't need big cafeterias. Wow. It's a mother's heart.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask, to guide me. Who?
Hi.
No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
Okay. So, we need to let her inside of whatever that is. I'm guessing it's an AI. And I could be wrong. Security measures. Editor, as much as I hate the fact that Blevins' installment lambent opercular technology on the lower security door, I admit that for the auxiliary data center it makes sense, especially given our goals for the central processing unit. I'm sure you're painfully familiar with the process by now, but just in case, you need to forward the instructions to your team. To access the system, activate the source node in the middle, then manipulate the other nodes to direct the data stream with your credentials back to the center. Make sure to avoid the red nodes. They're used to isolate any corrupt or suspect data. I'm sure someday you'll thank Blevins for making our work so very, very secure. Kenny. But the problem is, he's still a douche canoe. I will do that in a minute. I'm...
A figurine. He looked fierce
Oh.
for such a little thing.
What we got? A bear. That's what I think the frost claw is imitating. A bear. Depicts a lumen impressive animal. Inscribed 407. That's what I think the frost claw is, a bear. And those things hit hard.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
Machine intelligence? Personal log. I had an argument with Kenny this afternoon when a couple's first fight hinges on the Turing Act. You know you're dealing with some real sexy nerds. I won the argument, I guess, but I'm less concerned whether or not I can pull this off than with the ethical implications of succeeding. I promise Kenny that the suite of coping mechanisms I've designed will help manage any emotional fallout from the software, but privately, I'm less confident. I'm a programmer, not a shrink. The minutiae of robo-ethics do start to seem less relevant when a refusal to supply Firebreak with the necessary conditions for its success comes at the cost of millions of lives. It's worth putting one consciousness at risk to save so many others, is it? Ugh, trying to solve this with numbers makes me feel like a sociopath. Yes, I hate numbers. Something tells me this is an AI. One of the many AIs that were linked up to Gaia. Cool headdress.
Show me what you did, and then we'll speak.
Okay. Run up drawings. Wait a second. I see. Control towers send out a signal which then connects into the machines like the corruption code, and then they take over, and then whatever central force is driving the control towers and the machines then drive them to go mad like the corruption. Another form of Hades. Because didn't Gaia Prime say that Hades did disconnect the entire network?
But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Yeah. Okay. So that way. that one. This one's going to be a lot more trickier. Alright, that's the primary data node. Okay. Now we're making some progress. That looks in that one. That's in there. Wait a second. So that one has to go that way. So it means that one can't go around that way. So actually, if I switch that one around to that way. Go that way. That's the primary data junction. So I think there are 3 ways it can go. But then it doesn't go anywhere that way. I mean, it has to go that way. Then that looks in that way. Wait a second. But then that one deactivates that one. There's only one route. So that has to go that way. So that one cannot go that way. It has to connect onto that one. It has to go that way. Alright, so that one goes there. This one's going to hurt my head. Alright, that one connects up to that one. Oh, wrong way. So that way, that way, that way. That way. Oh, wrong way. That way. Looks into that way. Do they have to look into that way?
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Unauthorized transmission. Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is forcing you. Aurea,
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back.
Kind of. That sounded partially Hades. I could be wrong. Araya, tell me what
You
know.
heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Okay. Well, she is a descendant of Dr. Sobek, so initial creator of the AIs. Do you know a person called Silence?
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful, but it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
Oh, very understandable. Tell me about
You
the
seem to have a
spirit.
history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. Wanderer. Lost, like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
And the spirit. Can you give
About
me more
Silence?
I've told you all I can. There's nothing more I can say.
Okay. You know, I just thought I'd see if I can get a little more. It sounded like it wanted...
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit.
Yes. Inside Thunder's drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Yeah.
Aurea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world, and the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul, cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand. But I want to.
That's all I need.
Okay, this daemon, which reminds me a lot of Hades.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time... She told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something... evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again, until today.
5 years?
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
So when you came back...
You
then
said you
what?
returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Warwick of great hunters to defeat the daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After, he and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
Okay. So it looks like a dual AI. One's being attacked, the blue spirit, and the daemon is attacking her. We need to save her.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Ha! There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Huh. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. And Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Okay. Stop
Aloy.
slinger.
I did something that will help get the attention of the Werrick. I got the tall neck near the frost figures moving again.
That's good to hear. I'm sure the Werak will be talking. Now, you need to do something else to convince them of your claim.
Okay. I have questions about the challenge. Aratak sounds like a lovely
How's
fellow.
Aratak gonna react to being challenged by an Outlander?
About as well as you'd expect. But let me handle that.
Hunting grounds.
Winning at the hunting grounds will impress the Werrick.
All Banuk strive to be the best. For our harsh lands will bury pretenders in the ice. And so the hunting grounds and the snow chance is a great boon. A place to hone our spears and sharpen our aim. Tell Lovuk, the keeper there, that I sent you. If you best the mark of one of the champions she trained, it will impress the Werak indeed.
Okay. I noticed on the map there was bandit settlement over to the
You
east.
said I should try to help the Werrick by taking out bandits.
Yes. They don't dare taunt the great Weraks of Banor to the north. But the Cut is easier prey. A rogue Oseram has equipped a gang in the Plumelands with strange new gear. Just the kind of thing you seem to make sense of.
Great. What about Sakuli?
You mentioned your friend, Sakuli. Who is she?
A rock painter. One who makes my own scrawling seem meager. Find her in Song's Edge and help her gather the materials she needs. Her work will no doubt stand the test of time, and any aid you give her will be remembered.
Is that the person I'm getting all these artifacts for? She could be. But
I need to
do.
get going.
There is much to be done.
There is. And what is Stormslinger? Bannock Stormslinger. This is where I go through everything. Oh, hello. Ah, crud. Well, I've got a whole load of freeze coils now. Let's do a bit of clearing. What is that? Oof. Okay. I'm liking that. Okay, I think that'll do for now. Let's try and get back to that campfire. We've learned a lot right now, so yeah. Was there another quicker route out of here? Oh, I don't think so. So yeah, I think that'll do for today. I mean, we've learned a lot. But we still need to find a little bit more to understand what's going on. Especially with the mountain.
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out.
So yeah. We have the challenge. Well, I've already done the Tornet, don't need to worry about that. Got to talk to Skuli, complete a trial at the hunting grounds, and clear out the bandit camp. Great. Not just one simple task. Because it never is. But I'll see you next time. Have fun. And don't freeze your eyebrows off in the cold. Bye bye.